Hey, Christy Birchville here. Today we are looking at Genesis chapter 31. We've been talking about new beginnings, and today Jacob makes a plan to have the biggest of new beginnings, right? He decides it is time for him to leave. His uncle it's not going well at this point, and he's gotten rich and his uncle has not, and now his uncle's family is blaming him for taking all of their money. And we find him saying to his wives, hey, look, we're out of here. We're going to sneak out, grab your stuff, let's go. And so they get and they head out. Well, his father or his uncle basically ends up saying, wait a minute, you can't run off like this. And he starts chasing him. And you get the idea that he's really probably not going to be very kind when he catches up to him. And God intervenes in that whole situation. But one thing that throughout this is Jacob and Laban are talking and having a conversation after Laban's had a moment with the encountered God through all of this. Jacob makes this statement. He talks about if the God of my father, the God of Abraham, God, fear of Isaac, had not been with me, you would have surely sent me away empty-handed. But God has seen my hardship and the toil of my hands, and last night he rebuked you. Jacob realizes that God saw him. Through everything he was going through, the hardships, the struggling, the suffering, the work, the toil, all of the cheating that Laban did, changing his wages 10 times, all of that back and forth. Throughout all of that, God saw him. And God did what he needed to do to make sure it was right, that he took care of Jacob. He took care of his family. Our hardships and our struggles can be so overwhelming at times. It's important to remember God sees us. He sees us, and he's not forgotten about us. We may be going through difficult times, but we can rest assured that no matter what we're going through, God is there with us, going through it with us, and working on the other side. Just like God went and talked to Laban to calm things down on his side, God is working even when we don't see it on our behalf. Thanks.